What you singing?
And the front seat of the Hummer. It looks like a Hummer.
Oh, I was talking about my Jeep.
Yeah. You ever heard of that? She's a very freaking girl. Okay, you said this time I could talk about whatever I wanted.
I don't care what you talk about.
Boy, do I got a story for you.
I miss you.
Let me tell you what happened, okay?
What?
You know, normally I don't smoke meth, but I'm trying to do anything to get off this boy, and it's hard. So, this dude.
You just got the shower?
Yeah, I just got
You're
out of the
like a fucking avatar.
I know. Am I that tall?
You know, that's how I don't look like an avatar for some reason today.
Because I'm back to myself.
Oh, okay.
I shapeshifted into my tall, skinny, perfect self instead of what everybody else tried to make me out to be. Okay, come to find out, listen to this. So this dude gave me some meth, right? So I snorted, and I'm not trying to glamorize it at all because this is a crazy story. I swear to God, he gave me the meth. I couldn't sleep for 5 days, so I said, I better get out of here because I'll keep my dude awake on his 2 days off. So I went over there. I wasn't going to do no more, but I did just a little bit more, man. I swear to God, I was up for like 3 more days, right? I didn't even go to work. I lost my job and everything. But listen, listen to what happened.
Go ahead.
Listen to what happened. We're sitting in the hotel, right? And I'm trying to show him that about the magic stuff, right? And me being Jesus and all that. And all of a sudden, I'm like, just watch. So I made him see what I wanted him to see, and I made it physically be there. And he was working with me. So everything I wanted him to see and he wanted to see, I swear to God, no lie, it popped out in reality. He would walk in, okay, I would pray something, he would walk in, he walked in with big, huge bags of food, stuff in the freezer.
Who was he?
This dude, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny.
Then he walked in and he had 3 different vehicles. We had 3 different vehicles to drive. Then he comes back with a black vehicle, a tan vehicle. Then he comes in with bottles of liquor, Ciroc, the little fuzzy navel things. Then he comes in, okay, he comes in with a ball of hard, that big, right? And I'm like, watch. So I do my little magic thing, like Jesus did. I swear to God, a whole nother rock of crack popped out that big. I didn't stop getting high for like 2 weeks, dude.
You hear this?
I swear to God, I got...
You hear this? This your neighbor right here, man.
Listen, I got triple pipes. I'll show them to you. I got 3, they tripled.
Yeah.
Right in front of my face. I'm not gonna show them to you on camera, but I swear to God. Dude, I've been having the greatest life ever.
The greatest what?
The greatest life ever. So I come home, you know how I changed the universe? I can do it closer now. Instead of doing it so far out, and come to find out, I had switched and given them all the power, and I took their place. So he had to show me how to do it because I had forgot how to do it because I had been in their place for so long. And at the beginning, God was just a big animal, and he had a bunch of animals.
Go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
Okay, at the beginning of
Don't make this too long.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying.
I want to ask you something.
Okay, ask me, go ahead.
I'm tired of you losing these jobs.
I know, me too.
I've been proud of you because
I don't need the jobs. I've been having money coming in left and right.
You need a job because the job is going to pay you more, not financially, but it's going to keep you out the way, make you focus on doing something else. It's going to take up your time, so you won't be having time to get high and run around here and change the universe whenever you feel like changing the universe. You change the universe all the time because you're bored.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm bored. Let me change this shit.
Yeah.
So I don't like when you're bored because you're changing my world.
You guys be falling through the air.
You're changing my world. So what I'm saying is that job. See, a job pay an addict and a street guy. A job pay them in more ways than one.
It does.
I mean, yeah, of course you get paid a paycheck.
I like
but
that.
But it pay off because it paid me when I get a job like this shit I'm doing now. It keeps me from being a part of the environment, the crowd that I don't need to be a part of.
Right.
Because I got too much time I got to work. Then you got all this free time.
Well, listen.
You're gonna just.
So when he shows up with these space vehicles, we go riding through the universe. And before, I couldn't see it or feel that we were going faster than light speed. I could see it and feel that we were going faster than light speed.
Well, you and Johnny?
Yeah, and we were going to different planets in the universe. This Greensboro is a connect, okay? A connect in the universe, okay? When you land in Greensboro,
break it down
you
for
can
me.
go that way, and there's a whole bunch of planets and stuff that way, and then you can also go that way. So Greensboro is a connect. Once you get to Greensboro, you can go anywhere in the universe you want super fast because all the planets are closer to that connect. And I saw all the planets with all the drugs on it. I used to have this planet that was had dark green leaves and the sand was dark sand. And turned out, all that white Mount Rushmore stuff? That stuff was actually drugs. It was such a fine, thin rock that you could cut it down, blend it down, and then mix it with drugs. And then the drugs would
The whole Mount Rushmore?
Yes, it's a white rock, but it's edible.
God damn. I know all the crackheads don't go there now.
Dude, it's edible, it's smokable. You had to mix it with the drugs.
Mount Rushmore?
But you can also turn the drugs into
so
candy.
You can smoke you can smoke that mountain?
No, it's a substance that you add into the drugs to make them better.
Well, okay, so
you make them last
hold on, let me talk.
Okay.
I want to make sure I got this shit.
Okay, it's so complicated.
So I can go to Mount Rushmore, ship off a piece of that mountain, take it and add it to something else to make drugs?
Well, you can't go to Mount Rushmore. It's actually a different planet, but they had moved a big chunk of the rock and made Mount Rushmore.
So it's the same thing then?
Just like I saw a picture online of this spaceship in the bottom of the water, and yesterday, like for the past 2 weeks, they had dropped me on a water planet where there was nothing else, and I was at the bottom of this freaking ocean for like 2 weeks. That's why I haven't been answering the phone.
What's down there? What's down at the bottom of the ocean?
I was in the spaceship, and inside the spaceship,
could you see down there?
No, it looks like Greensboro. It's inside of
the bottom of the ocean.
The inside of the spaceship.
I know the inside of the spaceship. I'm talking about when the spaceship went down to the bottom of the ocean. What did you see?
No, all I could see was the water leaking in. It looked like a real rainy, dark day. The sun didn't come up. And
I'm pretty sure ain't no sun down there.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm pretty sure the spaceship had lights where you could see where your surroundings.
Yeah, but if you leave a spaceship at the bottom of a water planet, it's eventually going to get leaky, and you're going to drown. It's going to flood, and everybody's going to die. But
not you? How you going to die?
Not me. No, that's how I got out. You know this. I'm not going to sabotage myself or let anybody else sabotage me. But the whole time, I thought that all these bad things were happening. The thing was, they were wishing these bad things on me and making me see and experience things I didn't want to experience because I had given them too much power. At the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, it was a bunch of animals and it was God. And God was shapeshifted into an animal, and he said, you know what? I'm going to trade the animals places. I'm going to let the animals all be gods, and I'm going to be the animal. And it's been like that ever since until I woke up about 3 months ago and realized that I was Jesus, and I had all this power, and I knew how to do all this stuff. And I've been trying to work and practice and do it physically. Like I can physically make it appear now, but it's really tricky. You got to do a lot of different things, and it's hard to get it back because when I did do it, some stuff fell into the space-time continuum and completely disappeared. Like if I put a castle here, this whole apartment complex will disappear. So there'll be no way to get it back. So you got to be real careful because my cell phone disappeared 3 times, and I swear to God, it vanished.
What the fuck do you need with a cell phone, Jesus?
That's what I'm saying. I had 3 cell phones by the time I got back.
What the fuck you need a cell phone for? You're Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't need a cell phone.
I like my cell phones.
Jesus, who the fuck Jesus called? You talk to Mary on that motherfucker? You text Mary?
I don't talk to anybody really, but I just I do this fun stuff. Look, I got a new ring and everything, dude. You
married to the game.
I made this money appear, and dude had so much money, it just kept falling out of his pockets like popcorn. I'm telling you, I swear to God. And then it was so crazy. Like I told you, my phone disappeared. So he had left to go get more stuff, or so I had prayed that he would. And then my cell phone disappeared right out of my pocket, so I couldn't call him for work or nothing. Finally, I had to pray for him to come back because he fell into the space-time continuum void too and disappeared. I had to pray him back into existence. And that's how I got my cell phone back. And let me tell you the weirdest thing about this. I did not go anywhere. I did not leave that room. There's no way I could have lost it. The only thing that could have happened to it is it had to physically disappear. And that's what the space-time continuum is. And the coagula, when you make stuff appear, other stuff has to disappear for the stuff to appear in its place. And when that stuff disappears, it disappears in the space-time continuum, and it becomes like when I say you're never going to exist again, you literally don't exist again. You're stuck in the space-time continuum, just a thought in the vapor of time in space, but you don't exist.
Is that what happened when you die?
People don't die. We all have eternal life.
That's what I'm saying. So what happened?
Okay.
So when you leave this planet and you leave this life, what happens?
You stay void and be nothing until until you come back, and then you don't know you died, and you just start living like you had never died. That's what I'm saying. People don't die; they have eternal life, and people don't realize that. You know, they think everybody.
So in the Bible, it says you can have eternal life in heaven or hell. Is that true?
Well, here's the thing. You can create because your mind is so powerful, and God had given you so much power. all these animals had turned into animals with human form, with horns, because I turned them into me, but they were still animals, so they still wanted their horns, and that's where the Nephthatili came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then animals are always hungry, so they started eating everything because they didn't know any better to not eat meat, because that's what they had eaten before, and I wasn't around to tell them don't eat that. Or
So we're not supposed to eat meat?
Well, I wasn't around to control them to make it so they're not hungry and so they don't have to eat.
Are human beings really vegetarians?
You can be
Naturally?
You can
Naturally?
be anything you want to be.
No, because I heard that everything that's supposed to eat meat is born with fangs in their mouth, and human got flat teeth. So I'm thinking that we're not supposed to eat meat because we don't have sharp teeth.
I got fangs.
I don't see none.
They sanded them down when I got braces. Yeah, they sanded these teeth right here down. And it's got a hole in it.
So I'm asking you a question.
So it could be like
so I'm asking you a
vampire.
question. I'm asking you a question. At the beginning of human existence, were we vegetarians? Or did we start eating meat? Or
I
did
didn't
we eat
invent
meat?
humans. Animals.
I didn't say you
created humans.
did, but I'm thinking you got infinite wisdom and knowledge.
I'm telling you, we're all animals. We were all animals.
Are we
And-
supposed to eat other animals?
Well, that's what they did, yes. That's what they did, but God didn't want that, no. The way God made it is you don't have to eat.
Because we can live off vegetarian.
You don't have to poop, you don't have to pee, you don't have to get sick.
Yeah, you do.
He made us perfect and infinite. And what happened was, when we became gods, and God gave you the power, He created you in His image, He made you the God. Well, some people, they didn't like other people, so they would want other people to have problems that we weren't supposed to have, like mess with their stomach and make them puke, or make them super hungry so that they have to eat nonstop, like in Thinner. Have you ever seen Thinner? Where the guy kept eating and eating and eating and he still got skinnier and skinnier? Yeah, people that were made into gods that didn't like other people or other gods, they would cause these problems for people. So no, we're not supposed to eat, we're not supposed to suffer, we're not supposed to sleep, we're not supposed to have pain, we're not supposed to have any of that stuff. We're supposed to be perfect in every way, you know? But the problem is, everybody wants bad stuff for everybody else. It gets crazy. You're fine.
For me, I thought you
I don't
was.
want to be in the video.
Oh, you live right there?
I don't want to be in the video.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Don't get me.
Go this way. My neighbors are funny. I got
get
these
in anyway.
kids that come up there all the time and they ask me for candy. I got them this little bubble machine too. Johnny made it appear. I told you, I make it appear and he brings it to me. And it just appears out of space. It was so much fun.
Okay.
But I can't do it by myself.
Your hair, it's drying out that fast.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower.
You gonna dye it again? Because your root's starting to turn
Oh,
brown.
it smells so good out here. It smells like lilacs and roses and flowers, doesn't it?
It's like about to rain.
I really don't want to dye it again because I want to let it grow out and then, you know, because my hair used to be down to here. And it was real wavy and curly all the way down to there.
Okay.
And the more I dye it, the more it breaks off.
How long was it?
It was all the way down to here.
Hold on. That's my thumbnail.
It was all the way down to there.
Nah, I ain't tell you to turn around. That's all good. Hey, Jennifer, I enjoyed your story today. You put me in a good mood.
Yeah, I had
But
so much
unfortunately, I have to
fun.
go.
I wish I could tell you it like it really happened, but it's so crazy, man. I haven't done any jokes today, so I'll have to sit down and focus on what I want to say.
You
And
do it pretty good.
next time-
I'm glad you have it, and you said you're in the right frame of mind, so you
Yes.
stay like that.
No, I can't think. I'm scatterbrained. I need something to slow me down.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
Okay.
But,
all right. Never mind.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try to stay clean.
Yeah, stay clean.
You guys stay clean.
Stay
Have
clean.
a great day.
There you go.